What's going on, guys? I just got done watching Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3, titled Another Rick Up My Sleeve. This episode will follow John Cena's Peacemaker from the DCU that we know into the new dimension where he's seeking out his relationship with Amelia Harcourt, or at least that dimension's version of Harcourt. Of course, in our dimension, that Harcourt wants nothing to do with Peacemaker, and that's actually explained a little bit better this time around because at the beginning of this episode, we get a flashback to when Harcourt had a relationship with Rick Flag before the events of Suicide Squad. And since Peacemaker killed him, it now becomes a little more clear why she wants nothing to do with Chris or Peacemaker. So in this new dimension, he goes and seeks her out. She wants to have this relationship with him. And that's when we get some incredible action in this episode because as he's working things out with that dimension's Harcourt in a park, well, a bomb goes off. They get knocked backwards. He gets up. He goes to seek out the guys that set off the bomb and he kills everybody. And you know, I've been waiting for some violent action out of Peacemaker in this season of Peacemaker, and they delivered it to us. That's my biggest positive of this episode, is just watching the violence that Peacemaker goes on a rampage, killing so many people trying to blow up a building. Seemingly, these people are terrorists, but because there's something definitely weird with this dimension, it's very possible that these guys are the good guys and he just wiped them all out. So we'll see where the story goes in this dimension. Back in the other dimension, you do have the Argus with Rick Flag Sr. in charge going after Peacemaker once again, bringing an entirely new crew to Peacemaker's house because, of course, in the second episode, that crew was just completely taken out by Eagly. This time, they're on a mission, and the episode ends with Chris returning to the DCU that we know, looking for Eagly, and right before they're about to charge into his house. So the next episode, I'm hoping, opens up with it all going down. I'm really looking forward to Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 4. Gotta wait a couple more days for it, but that being said, yeah, the action in this episode is the highlight, but I also loved all of the Rick Flag stuff in here. Since he died in our universe, I'm very curious if characters can just cross over without causing any sort of problem. That'd be kind of cool to get Rick Flag back in our universe. We'll see.